on the economy. Tariffs went into effect at midnight. Our next guest says a trade war would, quote, be horrible. Joining us now, former Reagan economist Art Laffer. Art, interesting enough, it was Ronald Reagan who actually used tariffs to save Harley Davidson, but you say overall that this is a huge mistake.
No, I don't think this is a huge mistake. I'm sorry. A trade war would be a huge mistake, Charles. That's what would be bad. That's what Nixon did in 1972, 71, 72. What happened with Smoot-Hawley. We are nowhere near that level of a trade war, just for the record. We're not. Now, helping Harley Davidson or whatever it was that Reagan did, I would not have recommended it, but it surely wasn't bad. It didn't do any damage to the economy. Harley Davidson was drastically damaged by the 82 downturn in the economy. They had losses for 81 and 82. Reagan came in and put on the protections, but it wasn't that saved Harley Davidson. It was the tax cuts taking effect on January 1st, 1983, and then we had an enormous boom from January 1st, 83 to June 30th. We grew by 12%, Charles, in a year and a half. That's at an 8% annualized rate. That's what saved Harley Davidson. It was not the tariff protection. You know,
it's interesting. You talk about a booming economy. Now, historically, I don't think President Trump is doing this to spark our economy per se, but everyone talks about Smoot-Hawley. No one talks about Fortney McCumber. America was in a serious depression. 1919, 1920, yes, 1921, 1922. We put on these tariffs, and all of a sudden it sparks the greatest decade of economic growth, at least a great 7-year period, and no one ever talks about that. What am I missing here?
What you're missing is we dropped the highest marginal income tax rate down from 77%, Charles, to 25%. That's what caused the roaring 20s. Now, the Republicans have always had a taste for tariffs. They always have, and I've been through so many White Houses, but it was the tax cuts of the beginning of the 1920s. On January 1st, 1923, the tax cuts took effect, and bang-o, you've got the roaring 20s, which has never been seen in U.S. history. And, you know, when you look at Donald Trump's policies are wonderful so far. They're terrific. And the last thing I'd want to do is try to diminish those things, the deregulation, the tax bill, you know, the Gorsuch and the right. Oh my God, what they did on this one is on the union decision was amazing. That's put in right to work in California, in New York, and these other states. Right. It's going to have a huge effect. So I just worry
right,
about trade war.
I won't get into the McKinley tariffs then. We won't debate that one today. Maybe for another show.
We can do that anytime you want. Anytime you want, I'd love to. I know those periods really, really well.
Okay, let's talk about today though, because this morning, Art, we had a phenomenal jobs report. In my mind, you had 600,000 people come back to the jobs report, labor force rather. To me, that is the ultimate sign of optimism.
You're right.
And 213 net folks got jobs, led by goods producing, what I always call dirty fingernail jobs. 53,000. Art, what do you make of it?
I think this is just fantastic. And Charles, I think you're right. Everyone's missing. The big point is the 600,000 increase in the labor force is amazing. That's a 4.4% increase in that labor force, which when you get a growth rate of population of 1%, that is the one area where we need to pull people back into the labor force to create the economic growth that's possible and that will actually occur under Donald Trump. This is the first sign I've seen for where the crack has occurred, and now people are coming back into the labor force. We have stopped taking all the jobs out of the unemployment rolls, and we're now bringing back people in the labor force, and that is the most optimistic sign I've seen in ages. I had this debate with Jason Furman, and he was saying how we can't grow, you know, and all this stuff the new left has there, the new normal, Larry Summers, all that.
Yeah.
And I said, nope, the labor force is going to be where that growth is coming. The labor force and productivity growth you're going to start seeing, Charles. Those two are going to create horrendously good economic growth for the next decade.
Yeah, we were famously told that you would need a magic wand to bring back manufacturing jobs. Well, 36,000 more came back, yes, bringing a total over 350,000 since January of last year. Art, you're the best, my man. Next time.
But just remember, I did not say I think there's a trade war coming. I don't know how that got out there. That's been reported everywhere. I don't think a trade war. I think this president knows exactly what he's doing. But a trade war, if it were to occur, would be horrible. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Duly noted. Next time we'll talk about McKinley's the pros and cons of his tariffs.
McKinley's my guy.
Thanks a lot, Art.
Charles.